gentlemen, welcome aboard this live launch with Hunkydory TV. The crafting captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign and we are now cleared for takeoff. In preparation for launch, please ensure all of your troubles and worries are properly stowed. You won't be needing those today. Our flight time will be a craft-filled 60 minutes or more, and the Hunkydory crew are now ready for departure. At this time, we ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our video presentation. Live launch takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have live launch liftoff.
Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. It's the middle of the week.
Thursday.
What? Do you know why? Oh my goodness. I'm going to start again. Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Woo! It's Thursday. We're never here on a Thursday. This is why
We're
it's
not,
a Wednesday.
no.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm tired today, so anything could happen. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I'm Natalie, the one that does everything wrong. Nice to meet you. How are you? How's your week been? Have you enjoyed these fantastic celebrations for our 13th birthday? I have. There's been some fantastic offers, and today is going to be no different. We've got lots of different things to show you. We've got a brand new product. We've got some back in stock products, and doing the demonstration today, which we're going to have a little sneak peek at what we're going to do, is Catherine Hollis.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Kat.
Hello.
You're looking fantastic today.
Oh, thank you.
I'm loving your shirt.
Thank
so,
you.
give us a rundown on what we're doing today.
Okay, so we're going to start with this beautiful little one from our Moonlit Moments.
That's
Some lovely little 3D flowers it is, yeah.
This is exciting.
We are going in with our second demo with our free kit from the magazine,
Okay.
highlighting like corner punch and stuff. So
Oh, little sneak
I'm a
peek
bit
of
high
what's
up
coming
because
up.
I've got them on the guillotine. And then this one's not quite finished. We'll
gonna
decorate
just-
it
it looks
up on
cool,
things, but
though.
we're going to use our new back in stock punches
Wow.
to make this lovely little gift box.
And you know what's even more fantastic about this cat?
What?
Your nails match the kit.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh wow, I didn't even realise.
How cool is that? Okay, so that is what's coming up on today's show. Like I said, new products, back in stock products, new things that we've been running throughout the week. So it's going to be really, really fun. We have a Winnie Daily. Are we giving something away?
Every day.
Every day. How exciting. Let's see what it is. I've just read this. We're giving one of these away every day.
Yeah.
Yes.
No way. Oh my, this is incredible. Every day this week, one person is going to win £90 worth of products, essential bundles. This is crazy. So what's in this bundle, Emily?
Everything.
Everything.
It's in that box.
In this box?
Yes.
Everything in there.
Oh my God. Honestly. Let's see. Let's have a look. Right, okay. You've got a little book. Ooh, craft markers, my ultimate favourite. We've got some brush pens as well. I'm loving the brush pens at the moment. I'm getting really quite good at using them, I would say so myself. We've got some of our ink pads, some shimmer ink pads, and some diamond sparkles. Is this a mixture? What's it? Oh, this is even better. Honestly, today's the gift that keeps on giving. This is amazing. A large variety of gemstones in there. So you've got gemstones, you've got ink pads, you've got pens, you've got a little book, and I'm guessing they're going to get this fantastic little caddy as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So one person is going to win that today. And I'm guessing it's a different question today.
Yeah.
Okay, so
13 related.
Oh, okay. What is the question today? To win today, you have to like, share, and comment. Where in the world is Tuesday the 13th considered unlucky?
Ooh,
I've never heard of this before.
I've never heard of that.
Is it A, Spain, B, the USA, or C, Australia? So where in the world is Tuesday the 13th considered unlucky? It's very specific, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tuesday the 13th.
Don't know.
Very, very bizarre. I have not a clue, so I can't help you with this one, but I know who will be able to help you. Our good friend, Mr. Google. Get Googling. Like, share, and comment for your chance to win everything that is in this little caddy for you. So that's everything that we need to get through today. So let's get into it and show you some of our amazing products that we are going to be launching today. Are you excited for this one? I am, because it's a tool show, which means it's an investment, but it's something that you're going to keep. You're going to use it time and time again. It's something that is going to help you from, I don't know, as long as you look after it, it can last a really, really long time. And this one is quite spectacular. For all those people out there who love their guillotines, who love their trimmers, then this one is one for you. It's our supersized guillotine. This is the largest guillotine that we have ever brought to you. Obviously, we have the smaller one. This is the larger one. Now, if you are a person who loves scrapbooking, loves their 12 by 12s, then this is for you, because this bed here is a 12 by 12 bed. I'm gonna actually, if I just take off, because we have a little detachable handle on here, and if I remove it, then I'll be able to get this, if I can remove it. I'm going to get this in the camera for you so you can see the bed properly. So we have on here, can we see it? There we go. We have on here increments on the top, the bottom, and the side here. So you have inches and you have your centimetre marks. I think that's really important, especially for when you are making 3D projects, you're doing things that involve your scoreboard, because what you're going to be able to do is not only will you be able to butt it up either with the top and the bottom so you can know it's straight, but you have the ability to do that on the side as well. Another amazing thing about this is if you're someone like me who doesn't use the correct terminology, because you can never remember what it is, it's actually labelled on here. So in your inches section, you have the halves, you have the quarters, and you have the 3/4 marking. So that will help you when you're trying to figure out where on all of these little dots you need to line up your papers to. It's got this handy little safety grip for where you can place your hand when you're cutting, and then you have the self-sharpening blade. Another really good thing about this guillotine is that it has this little catch on it, which means that when you're not using your guillotine, you can pop it down on the catch and it's going to stay there. It won't rattle around. You're not going to have the blade swinging around all over the place. It's going to stay nice and intact. And then, listen to this.
It's so satisfying, isn't it?
Who doesn't love that noise? Who doesn't love the sound of a guillotine? It's just the best thing ever. So when you get it home in your box, it's going to come in a nice little packed box for you. It will come separate. Your handle will be separate. And all you need to do to attach that on is if you just pop it on this way round, you've got a little clip in here. You just press that down until it's properly attached. And then there you go. Away you are with your cutting. But yeah, absolutely a fantastic size for larger projects. I love my trimmer for different reasons. A guillotine is best for when you're doing a lot of cutting, because you can just like move it along, cut it, move it along, cut it. But it's also great because it gives you those really nice edges, doesn't it?
It does.
It's
really
a lot more
crisp.
crisper than your trimmer. So like I said, it is an investment because it is normally $49.99, but right now, if you get it today, if you get it this week, it's going to be $44.99. And is it going to come a little bit down, Emily, with your discount? It should do. So if you're a member of our club, then it's going to bring down that price even further for you. So just think, it's a little bit of an investment. You're going to be able to use it time and time again. It's it's just really nice, isn't it?
£42.74.
That is a discount. £42.74.
That's really
Is
good.
that correct?
Yeah.
If you are a member of our club. So that is going to come down to even closer to £40. Plus you're going to get your postage for free because it's over £30.
You free it?
You will get your free gifts as well because this week it's 13th birthday. We're doing a tiered gift promotion. So as the more you spend, the more gifts you're going to get added to your basket completely for free. So remember to think about that one as well. What is next? Okay, this is another good one. For people who like to make and for lots of different reasons for making. What is going on with my brain this morning, honestly? So, the next product is glue dots. Now, for people that don't know what glue dots are, they are tiny let's take this out of here because I don't think we can see. We can't see, Emily. Tiny little pre-stuck dots. Can we see them on here? Can you see them now?
Just
There you
about,
go.
yeah.
Just about, you can see them. Tiny little glue dots on here. They are all different sizes. They're not completely circle, but you've got 100 dots included in these packs, and they are 13 millimeters in diameter. They come in this handy little packaging, which means if you don't want to use them all, you don't have to. You can just tear away like so, a little square. You can peel off your backing, place your little glue dot onto, say, your cardstock or your onto anything really, because you're going to be able to use these with loads of different mediums. So if you're using them for card crafting, if you're using them for ribbons, if you're using them for gemstones, and then they'll just stick like this. Can you see it? That little shiny thing on my hand? And that will stick to your projects. It's super tacky. Super tacky, so great for being able to attach things together, because that's what glue dots do. You're going to be able to stick things together with this. So you can get these in 2 different packs. You can buy 1 pack like this for £1.99, which will come down a little bit more if you are a member of our club. Or you can go and you can get the glue dot bundle, where you get a whole 10 packs of these. So you're going to get 1,000 glue dots at our special launch offer of £9.99. Now that is a really good deal. A really good deal. Think about all the sort of floral elements you could be making here. You could be doing some, I can't think of my words. What's it called when you do that?
I don't know.
It's got a
My
special
little
name.
3D flower, quilling.
Quilling, there you go. You're quilling. It's going to be perfect for that. Yeah, 3D flowers, all bits and pieces. Bigger, larger papercraft elements that you create yourself, and then glue is too gloopy, so then they're moving around all the time, and if you're doing flowers, it's going to expand. You want something that is already sticky, it's already tacky, it's ready to go. Glue dots are perfect for that. You know what else it's perfect for? Buttons.
Yeah.
Little embellishments, things
Yeah.
like that. I'm trying to think of some others now. Buttons is a
It's
great
instant
one.
as well. That's the great
Yeah.
thing. I mean, we've got our construction glue that sticks 3D
Anything
elements
together.
and ribbons and stuff, but it does take a little bit of time to dry, whereas the glue dots are instant.
Instant
Yeah.
sticking abilities. Glue dots. These are, I think they're the things of the future. I think people are going to definitely be using these. I'm going to be using these in loads of different projects. I can tell you that for sure. So whether you want to buy 1 pack or just to try them out, or whether you want to go all in and get the bundle for £9.99, then you can do that. All these offers, these special launch offers, end on the 17th of October. Is that right? Because that's a really long time.
I asked this morning.
17th of October, people. So you've got 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks to get these deals on these incredible offers. You can get your guillotine for £42 if you're part of the club. You're going to be able to get your glue dots. They'll probably come down to like £8 something if you're part of the club as well. So make sure you get these offers in before it runs out on the 17th of October. Okay.
But if you buy this week and that, you get all those free.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah, you have to buy this week. You have to just do it, people, because we've got the free gifts. We've got those tiered gifts, which we're going to go through. But first of all, we're going to go to Kat. She's going to do a demonstration showing you just how amazing our new products are.
I'm so excited about this. I must admit, I was a little bit dubious about the guillotine. I was
I am a trimmer girl.
Through and through a trimmer girl, but this beauty has 100% changed my mind. So, that, as you can see, I've lifted the blade up here and it holds itself up when you're doing it. I'm going to be making that first 6x6 card that we showed, so I've got some of this beautiful purple mirror here. And just like you do on the trimmer, just take it up to your line. I'm taking it up to the 6-inch mark. Just pull it down and you get such a satisfied feeling when you cut it.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
It is. So always just make sure this is up and it's not catching on anything, and I like to butt it flat up against the top so we know we're getting that nice straight edge, but you can always check that you're straight against your marker lines on your bed. Okay, so that's our background, and I've taken a sheet from our paper pad. Now, I've already pre-trimmed this because that's the one thing that I found when you've only got tiny amounts to cut off.
Yeah.
It's because your marking only goes up to 1. So I had just popped this on my trimmer previously. So we'll stick that down on there. And I'm going back. I've not used my glue stick for ages, and I rediscovered this the other day for sticking my papers down.
We've got so many amazing
glues,
products, haven't we?
Yeah.
That sometimes you just get like you forget that they're there, and then you're like, oh, I can use this. This is gonna work, and it's perfect. Your glue stick for your papers, because you don't get that buckling, and if you get a little bit over, it's gonna dry clear.
It is.
But yeah, it's a great
It
product,
is, like I said,
stick.
It's one of those things, everybody knows how much I love my construction glue, and I do tend to neglect the others, but I had it and I thought, oh, I'm going to try this with my papers, and it was absolutely perfect. So that's the base of my card done. What I'm going to do now, give you a sneak peek of what's coming up later, but back in stock we've got our lovely banner die. So I'm going to create myself
punches.
a banner. So this cuts for you your 1.5 inch, your 2 inch and your 2.5 inch. So I'm going to go with my largest size, and I'm just going to take the offcut of my mirror here. So I can line this up, make sure this is fully lifted up, line this up to my 2.5 inches. Give your, what do you call this, your shield, your protector, good press down. And we've got that. And you can just pop this in. It'll fit beautifully between the largest 2 lines, and pop that down. Now, what I did discover yesterday is, although they're your main markings, if you're clever, you can also cut your layers on here as well. So if you take your matching piece and cut this down as you would do, so I like to do it, as you all know, is 3 notches under my biggest mark. So that was 2.5 inches, so I want to come 3 notches under, which I can still measure on here. Trim that down. And you can see that still gives that lovely matte and layer effect. Now, if you place it back into your punch and just eyeball, so you've got like an even gap on each side. So you push it all the way in until you feel the resistance.
Not done the complete quarter.
Yeah. So if you just look, there's an even gap on each side. So instead of just having 3 sizes of banner you can create, you've now got so much more.
That looks so pretty, doesn't it?
And it still does it
this
perfectly.
Purple mirror, honestly, I'm still not over how amazing it is.
So again, I'm just going to...
Lots of people are joining us today. So hello to everyone who has joined us. It's nice to have your company. Lots of people are getting their question in for the competition. They're going with Spain. A lot of people.
I feel like if it was Australia and USA, we'd know.
Yeah,
Because we have
quite
lots
possibly.
of links with them, wouldn't we?
Quite possibly, but yeah, it sounds like it's Spain. Jackie says, I like a glue dot for sticking bows on. It's a perfect example of how to use a glue dot. Sticking a bow on, because there's nothing worse than using your glue and then you pick your card up and your bow drops down.
No.
But with an instant fix, you're not going to have a problem anymore.
And I don't know about you, but I murder for making last minute cards for friends and family and people and stuff as we're
And you
leaving
don't
to
have
go
the-
out to a party.
You don't have the time for
to wait
the glue
for.
to dry. Lots of
So,
people
just gonna
are
measure up where I
loving the new
want this.
guillotine as well.
So I'm just going to take a little bit off the edge there. And it'll cut through multiple layers for you absolutely beautifully. So for the first time, I'm going to use my glue dots to attach this on. Now what I like to do to get them off nice and cleanly is just give them a little rub with the back of my nail, or you can use your scoring tool. And just peel it away. And same again, rub down.
It's
And
so satisfying when it just stays there,
It
isn't
is, yeah. And the beauty of these as well, because they're so super sticky.
They are really sticky. That one on my hand was like, it took me a while to peel it off.
Yeah, you're not going to have to use that many to adhere things down.
Oh, this is another one. June uses her glue dots for decoupage. Get your comments in, people. Let me know what you use your glue dots for.
The beauty of them as well, though, even though they're super sticky, if you do need to remove them, they're quite mess free.
They are.
You just go over the back of them with like your anti-static bag or a dryer sheet.
Yes.
It takes that little bit of stickiness off.
And then you can
and
just
rub them up.
peel it off. Okay, Gemma has asked, what's the question for today's daily giveaway? Today's question is, where in the world is Tuesday the 13th considered unlucky? Is it A, Spain, B, the USA, or C, Australia? Where is it considered unlucky when Tuesday is on the 13th of the month? Get your comments in, people, because that box is filled with some amazing prizes. Loads of prism in there, which I absolutely love.
Now, I'm going to make a couple of these 3D flowers, and this is where the glue dots have absolutely revolutionised things for me, because I love making these little flowers, but I cannot tell you the amount of burns I've given myself on my fingers with doing them with the hot glue gun. Yeah. So much so, I did a project for the magazine, a cake topper, the other week, and my phone wouldn't recognise my fingerprint for about 2 days afterwards. So, when I realised I could use these instead, I was absolutely made up. So, I've just taken a circle from our Moonstone nesting dies. Just run that through. I mean, you can hand cut this if you want. It doesn't have to be an exact circle, but while we've got them, I thought I would use them.
The satisfaction of your die cutting out paper
It
is really nice.
So, I've just miscut that slightly straight on the edge there, but trust me, it will not matter in the slightest. So all you want to do now is cut a spiral into the centre. You can draw this out beforehand if you feel free, but the more looser you are, the more realistic a flower I think you get at the end.
Yeah,
so there's
it becomes
absolutely
quite
no...
nice, doesn't it, on the bottom?
There we go. And then if you've got any sharp edges, you can just round them off with your scissors. And then I'm just going to start rolling it up. So I'm going to go this way. And obviously for different size flowers, you just use a different size circle when you're die cutting or cutting it out.
The bigger the die you'd use, say if you use the largest die, then you'd get a really big
flower.
One. Or if you wanted some smaller flowers, then you could use a smaller die.
But
Makes sense.
it all depends how you choose to roll them up as well. You can roll them up really, really tight if you want them smaller. And like you'll see when I get to the end, you can let them out. So you can decide how loose you want them when you get to the end.
Got another good idea for glue dots.
Go on.
Using them with glitter or foil or gilding flakes.
Yeah.
I think that's a great one.
So you just want to make sure you've left like a little circle at the bottom where we can pop our glue dot. So it's all rolled up nice and tight there, but I'm just going to let it relax out a bit. You see how it's come out there now? So we can get the size. So then you can bring that in tighter or looser depending on the flower that you want. So this is what's changed for me, is how easy this is now. I just take my glue dot, pop that onto the base, the bottom of my flower, peel it away, and I can just stick it down, wrap it round, absolutely burn free.
Genius.
Brilliant. So I've pre-made a couple of more flowers already.
Saving the fingers of crafters
That's it.
forever.
And now it's just the same for sticking them onto
I like
our
how
card.
you can peel off individual ones as well.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's really, really useful, because it's just going to save so much time and effort. I mean, if you want to use loads, then feel free to take off the whole of the backing and use lots and lots of pieces, but it just gives you the space to use them on smaller projects or use them in specific areas.
Yeah,
Very, very handy.
love them.
Carol says, when you use them with glitter, they look like jelly tots.
Oh,
Oh, I used to love jelly tots. I still do love jelly tots. But the best thing about jelly tots is eating the sugar from the bottom of the packet when you're done. The
Ooh.
ultimate best thing about jelly tots.
So we just stick 3 of them on there. And then we're going to make ourselves some little leaves to stick out the side. So again, in the paper pad, we've got this lovely mint green. So I'm just going to cut myself a 3-inch by 3-inch square of this. Again, that's up there nice, straight to the edge. And I love the protector shield on here because you genuinely feel like it's doing what it's meant to, because it literally curls round and wraps round your fingers. So now I want half of this for the little leaf that I'm making. So I'm just going to line the points up with the edge of the blade there.
Do you know what as well? I love my trimmer, but I don't think that's something you can do as easily with your trimmer.
No,
Doing
it takes a bit.
diagonals, it's so easy to know that you're going to cut that and it's going to cut a perfect triangle.
So I'm just going to pop this out the way a second and bring in my scoreboard. I'm going to look round for my scoring tool that's disappeared again.
No,
Who
who is stealing score tools? Who is this person?
Oh no.
It probably is, you know. Do we need one?
I do.
Should I go get one? Let me go get one.
Sorry.
Uno momento.
Right, so while I'm doing that, I can add some other elements on for you. So I'm going to got one of my sheets here. I've got the topper sheet, and I'm just going to use this beautiful banner die at the bottom here that matches the banner that we've put on. I'll take our foam pads, and I should have my long thin ones along here.
Anne-Marie just laughed at me because I went to get my score tool out of my scoreboard, and my score tool wasn't in my scoreboard. And I just made the face of terror, like, oh no, where is it? But it's okay. It was in my my toolbox.
We'll make it work. Right, so I've just popped that sentiment on while we're waiting. So let's try again. So I take my triangle, and I'm going to butt it up to the edge here, and I'm just going to score every 1/4 of an inch. Ooh, it seems a bit far off that one. Good. We just do this all the way to the edge, and just be careful because you're on paper, we don't want to rip through it. And then we just fold back these lines and go down. And this does make a leaf, I promise. Although it doesn't look very leaf-like at the moment.
Shelley has said, I love Premier Craft tools. I thought for ages I didn't need a stamping press, but then I was lucky enough to win one, and now I cannot live without it. Let us know, guys, what is your favourite Premier Craft tool that we have brought to you? What's your favourite? And what would you like to see from a Premier Craft Tools range? What is the one thing you think, oh, if Hunkydory did that, wouldn't it be great? Let us know, because we can always, we love your feedback, and we can always look to see whether that's something that we're going to be able to do for you.
So now that's all folded down, I'm just going to fold it in the middle, fold it in half, and just get my points to meet at the top.
Oh, she's clever.
Just give it a squidge together.
She's clever.
And then I'm going to take a little bit of my construction glue, just at one side here.
It's like an Art Deco leaf, this.
It is.
It's very fancy.
I only learnt this the other day on something else I was working on. But once I have the tools, I will use them.
Joanne says her favourite is the trimmer. Michelle says hands down the scoreboard. Linda, nothing can beat the scoreboard. Jeanette says her pokey tool. Love the pokey tool.
Yeah. So again, I'm just going to use the glue dots to affix these. And again, these are really, really handy because we've got an uneven surface on the back of these. So we want something that covers a larger surface area, but that's going to hit all the contact points. So I'm going to put this directly onto my card. And I want one of my leaves to go. And I can just pull that away.
Got a lot of love for the stamping press as well. A lot of people were quite dubious at first when they bought it. Zara especially says, I was dubious, but I absolutely love it. And it's true. Doreen also says it's especially good for beginners. I think it really is. I think if you're someone who is a bit afraid of stamping, because, you know, when you're starting out with stamping and you're using stamping blocks, when you're missing things, you think it's something that you're doing wrong.
Yes.
And sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it can just be the stamp. Look at that. Love it.
Just builds up, doesn't it?
It does. But the stamping press is a great one. What else have we got on here? Carol, glue gun.
So just popping this other sentiment down on the bottom, and then I'm going to finish off with some of our beautiful glittery gemstones to pick up the glitter effect that's in this paper stock.
This is so cool.
So I'm taking the biggest one to go in the corner, and then just putting the medium-sized one either side. And then we'll just pop it onto our card base if I can find it.
Trusty construction glue.
Trusty construction glue. Good squiggle of that. There we go.
Love it. Look at that. That is so beautiful. It's really, really pretty. The mix of the flowers on there and then the flowers you've created with the glue dots as well.
Yeah.
So easy to do. I bet everyone is going to be making roses now. I think that's what everyone's going to be doing this week. So this week it is our 13th birthday and we are celebrating. We're celebrating by giving you extra special gifts when you order. So this week, with every single order that you place, you will receive Diamond Sparkles gemstones or a gemstone roll. if you spend up to £15, then you're going to receive the Diamond Sparkles Gemstone Rolls, plus you're going to get a luxury topper set. So we've got some down there for you. Spend £25, you're going to receive the gemstones, the topper set, and also a pack of Miri textures. How exciting is that? Spend £40, which is what you'll spend if you buy the trimmer today, and you're going to receive the Diamond Sparkles Gemstones, luxury topper set, the Miri textures, and a little book. So you're going to get all of that just for buying the trimmer. If you buy the trimmer and then maybe you've seen a punch that we've got back in stock and you've thought, oh, maybe I'll get the whole bundle of those, and you spend over £60, then you will receive the gemstones, the topper set, Miri textures, a little book, and a deluxe craft pad. Now that's pretty special. Spend over £75 with us this week and you're going to win all of that, and we're going to throw in a die for you. And then if you spend a whopping £100 with us this week during our 13th birthday, then you'll receive absolutely everything. So the gemstones, a topper set, Miri textures, a little book, deluxe craft pad, the die, and you're going to receive the full 4 sets of brush markers. That's incredible. Oh, just one set. Oh, I thought it was all of them. I was getting too excited with this, Emily. You're going to receive a set of brush markers. So that's what you're going to get if you spend over £100 this week. So you're going to spend £100, but you're actually going to get £65 worth of products back. It's just a little thing that we wanted to do for you to say thank you for being such valued customers with us, and to help us celebrate our birthday, because there's nothing better than presents on your birthday, and that's what we wanted to give to you. So let's have a look at what of our Premier Craft tools we've got back in stock for you. Okay, I love these. Absolutely love them. This one's my favourite, I do have to say. So we have our banner punch. Now, as Kat said when she was demonstrating it earlier, all of our punches you can cut from, you've got little guides in between the grooves here where you line up your paper, and you can cut banners from 1.5 inches up to 2.5 inches, and you can do that across all of these 3 punches that I'm going to show you. But that does not mean that you can't cut smaller or larger. You just need to make sure you're lining it up in the groove when you're popping your piece of paper in. It's an incredible, incredible tool, perfect for adding little bits and pieces to your cards like Kat's just done, and it's $14.99. We've also got, and I'll show you what it cuts. It cuts these fantastic fishtail banners for you, like you can see here, and like Kat demonstrated. It's fantastic. Then we have our fancy edge tag punch. Now Christmas is coming up, people, and if you're like me, you love to make everything for Christmas, then tags is one of those things that you will be making. Again, you've got your increments like you had on the other one. You can also use these tag punches for so many different things, like Kat's going to be showing you a little bit later on with that fantastic gift box. You can be making little tag memory books from this. You can be making little pull-outs for, say, I don't know, maybe it's a birthday, and you've got, they're really popular at the moment. It's like a whole year thing, and then they have little pockets that say January, February, March, and then you can pull them out and they've got people's names on for whose birthdays are coming up. That's a really cool thing to be making with things like this. And then you've got this really nice edge shape. You can also make little tags for the front of your cards and put sentiments on here.
Yeah.
That's a really cool way of using it. So this one again is £14.99. And then we have our straight edged punch tag. Here we go, let's move these ones out of the way. So the straight edge gives you a really nice sort of clean finish to your tags. These I would say are more like the traditional postal tags, with that 3 edges, but again, so many uses for tags. You can even sort of put ribbon throughout these and make like little wraparounds for your cards maybe. You could make little belly bands, put some scores in. for bigger projects and things like that. So that is your straight edge tag punch. Again, £14.99. We've also got back in stock our little mini punches. So I'm going to show you the, the mini one first. The Corner Rounder Mini Punch. Look at this.
So cute.
It's so tiny. And this one is really, really fun. So like you have your straight edges here, this makes your rounded corners. And this is 1/3 of an eighth. So it's a small little round element that it makes. But I can tell you, even though it's tiny, it makes such a difference to your cards that you're making. It's also such the cutest little thing, and it fits perfectly in not only your craft caddy, but also your little toolbox.
Yeah.
So it's a great addition to have with you. And then we have the big brother, the Maxi Corner Punch, and this cuts your corners to 5/8 of an inch. And this one gives you that bigger rounded edge. So you can see there the difference. In the mini and the maxi, you're going to get a really nice rounded edge. So this one is £5.99. And then the small one, Emily, I didn't say how much that one was, £3.99. But remember, these prices aren't including your members discount. So you're going to get an extra 5% on top of there. Plus, because it's our birthday, you're also going to get some free gifts for buying these as well. So that is all of our punches, and they are all back in stock this week. So make sure you get online and get them, because I know that people love these punches, and when they're gone, they do take quite a while to come back in stock.
Yeah.
So make sure we just add them in, and then we've got no upset people that don't have their banner punches. Kat, I'm excited for this next demo.
Are we going?
Because I absolutely love this free gift, and this is the free gift you're going to get with your magazine. Plus, you're going to be using all your punches.
Yeah.
So it's going to be lots of fun.
Well, we're concentrating on this one, on the corner punch. So I'm just taking a normal 7x7 inch card, and I'm just going to start by punching all the corners out. And it will go through both layers.
You can do it. Even those little corner edges, you can get them done.
Nice and put it up. There we go. So there we've made our rounded corner card blank. So now we need some mat and layers to match. So I'm going in with the beautiful black mirror that matches our card collection. So I need to cut this to 7 inches. So I've got my blade all the way up, nice and straight. That round.
We've got people asking for that Win It Weekly competition. So I will give you the question one more time, but then I think after that we're going to have to close our entries for today. So the question for this today's Win It Weekly, Win It Daily, because one person's going to win it today, is where in the world is Tuesday the 13th considered unlucky? A, Spain, B, USA, or C, Australia? Where is it considered unlucky? Lots of people have got their answers in. You'll be able to see there's lots of Spains popping up around your comments, and that is because that is this week's Win It Daily. That is today's that is today's Win It Daily. Too many changes, Emily.
So I've just popped that directly onto our cardstock, and we're going to cut our layer. Now, so this is a corner that I'm going to concentrate on because I'm going to be chopping into it. So I don't want to be messing around with this bit here. I can use that for something else. So I want this at this side. So this is going to be my 3 notches under my 7 inches. And turn it once and exactly the same again.
We've also had a comment asking, is there going to be a new launch tomorrow? Why, yes there is. Every single day this week we are bringing you brand new products, and tomorrow is no different, except we've got a special guest joining us.
Ooh.
Who is it? Well, you'll have to tune in to find out.
Now, I've just realised what I've done wrong.
What have you
But
done
I can
wrong?
fix it.
Can we do it the other way?
No, it's okay. I can fix it because what I'm going to do is build up 4 different panels to make up my layer for my card. I
Okay.
usually cut an extra notch and a half off it, so I can cut it off this edge. It's
Oh,
absolutely fine. But I'm going to do that on my trimmer because it's, I don't know. Let me see. No, I'm going to do it on my trimmer just to make sure. So yeah, so usually when I'm doing a layout like this, if I'm having any gaps, any extra layers, I'll show you this one just so you can see, so you know what I'm talking about. So you can see how I've got them in 4 different parts.
Yeah.
So for every one that I'm leaving in any direction, I cut an extra 1.5 notches.
I get
So if I was
it.
doing 2 different panels,
Yeah.
I'd cut an extra 3 notches off.
Okay.
Right, if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
But in my haste, so I'm just going to take another 1.5 notches off this one.
Oh, don't worry. In my haste yesterday, I added glue to something that I needed to cut down. So then I had to cut it down anyway. And I've not yet looked at my trimmer to see if it will open up, because I did use construction glue as well. So I may have to ask for a new trimmer.
Would you return all your stolen?
I've not
Awesome.
stolen anything, Emily. I'm not. If I steal stuff from here, one, I tell you I'm stealing something, and 2, I generally tend to bring it back once I've used it.
So
I'm
back on
not the sawtooth stealer.
So I want a 2-inch section at the bottom, so I'm just going to turn this round, sending everything flying.
Oh, we've lost that now, Kat.
Ah, not my construction glue. I'm just going to pop them up there so I know which direction I'm doing everything in, and then I want a 3-inch section off the top bit here. And now I'm going to corner punch all these pieces. And it just gives another layer, another texture to your cardstock. Just making
we've
more
got
of your...
lots of people guessing tomorrow's guest, okay? And I love this one. And I really hope she's watching. She might be watching from her office, but Linda has said, I hope it's Anne tomorrow.
Oh.
How amazing would that be? Who knows? You'll have to wait and see. And then another Linda is trying to guess who it is, and she's saying, is it a demo guest or a popping guest? You're just gonna have to find out.
I don't know who it is.
Still hoping for Alan.
So that's all I'm done. So now we can build these back up onto our card. It magically reappeared.
It did.
It did. How clever was
I did
that?
have to forest under
Forest. Forage.
Probably that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. I am normally that stupid, but I do have to apologise for being especially stupid this morning. I was on Create and Craft yesterday, and didn't get home till late on into the evening. So yeah, my brain is a level 2 more stupider than normal.
Oh, she's not.
I'm just special. Extra special. That's what Dan calls me, you know. You remember when Jose Mourinho joined United and everyone was calling him the special one? I think he joined around the same time that it was maybe our anniversary together. So he wrote a post about me being his second special.
His second, not even his first. Wow.
No. In my relationship, I come very far behind Manchester United.
Oh.
Which also adds me to say that when Ronaldo signed for United, it was the same day that we got the keys to our house. And I was so mad because I knew now that date would forever be remembered in his mind as the day that Ronaldo came back to United.
men.
I know, right?
So I'm just taking out that large topper, and I've picked this one because it's got that lovely scalloped edge which picks up on the corners beautifully. So I'm just going to take some foam pads. Everything's coming along today for the ride. I'm just going to do this on the inside because I am just going to hang it over the edge of my card just a little bit, so the closer I go to the edge to stop any foam pads showing over the side, the better.
I like that someone asked me if I have a hangover. No, no I don't. I wish I did. No, I don't. Oh, it's very exciting. Lots and lots of comments. So many good guesses though to who is going to be our special guest. She's also just as special as me. There you go.
Oh, it's a
guess.
she?
It's a she.
It's me.
Oh, how fab would that be?
That would be really cool. We should do that one time. And
No.
we'll swap jobs. I'll do your job because nothing will go wrong then. That's what we'll do.
So I'm going to use my glue dots to stick my circle down. They're great for putting toppers on because, like I said, you don't, if you want them flat, but you only need a couple.
That you're doing here, you know. I
What's that?
really think it's such a cool way of using your cardstock because it's just one plain piece.
It is, yeah.
But it makes it so much more fun and more diverse.
Absolutely.
And, it adds so much more to the card. And all you've done is cut it into little sections and you've done the edges.
Yeah, and the corner punch, yeah.
But it's so effective. It's such a cool little tip for just adding something different to your card.
A little bit of detail.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh my god. So Shelley has said that Dan in Spanish is flamenco dress.
No way.
I'm going to go around all day calling Dan flamenco dress. I might just go into his office and go, "You alright, flamenco dress?" See what he does. Oh my god, I don't think he'd get it, but it'd be hilarious.
So take the other topper off the sheet. I'm just going to use everything sticking to me today. Foam pad to raise this one up a little bit. And I'm usually a little bit more frugal with my topper sets, but because it's a free gift, I feel like it can go
There's so
a little
many
bit
good things that we can add on here, isn't there?
over the top and add a few more bits. So I'm going to take this tag, add this one to the top.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, this is how much more tired I am. She just
What's
wants
wrong?
to see Dan in a flamenco dress, I think. It's not Dan in a flamenco dress, that's what it means. I read it as like Dan in Spanish meant flamenco dress, but she wants to see Dan in a Spanish flamenco dress. Okay, and that's all from me. Kat, you can do the rest of the show, right?
Oh, Natalie. Bless you.
I'm going to go back to bed.
Last but not least, off here, I'm going to take this birthday one and I'm going to layer this up onto the top of my top tag. And I like doing this just again to do something different, just layer it up on the top. So put our happy birthday there. And then I'm just going to finish with, I did cut a piece of ribbon, but it's been sticking to everything. Here we go. So, make myself a little bow.
Oh, bow maker's out.
The bow maker's
This is
out.
another fantastic tool, which I don't think
It
we have in
is.
stock. Emily, will you check?
We keep threatening
Because
it's coming back
It's
I think it's next month.
next
next
month.
month.
I think it's
You heard it here first, people. Next month, if you want that bow maker.
I think it's mid-October.
Mid-October. Perfect time for Christmas, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll be making loads of bows, ribbons. My house is going to look like Santa's grotto.
a nice colour to
Everyone just knows I'm a muppet. That's why.
have. Making everyone smile this morning.
Well, if there's nothing more that I can do on a Thursday morning, it's make people smile. To know that I've made you smile makes my day.
So I'm going to pop this down here. Now my glue dot is bigger than my ribbon, but I am going to go in with a little button,
Ooh.
the same size as my dot. I have brought buttons in.
Oh, and it's going to match as well.
Yeah, these beautiful buttons.
What pack of buttons are they? Because they are perfect
The
to be
pastels, yeah.
making. They are exceptionally good if you're making cards with this collection.
So I think that one will do. Or a pink, I don't know. Oh, maybe the pink pops. Too many choices.
I know, you spoiled.
The choice. So where have they gone? Then I'm just going to give this a rub on the back. And this is one of those jobs, if you know you're going to be doing lots of like sticking buttons on and stuff, you can do this all in advance. You can just stick one layer to the back of your buttons.
That is a good idea.
Like this.
Oh my god, do you know what this will save so much time with?
The button it, yeah.
The button it book, because you can just go along, get all your glue dots ready,
Yeah.
and then just, oh.
Well, you could do that. Just stick them on your sheet and then pop them in a tub, and then they're all ready to go when you want them. Then
That's such a good idea.
and you just need to peel them off and stick them on. So we pop that on there.
Oh, it looks so cute as well.
And then I'm just going to finish with a little black dot on the tab down here. Try and move my mess out the way. And there we go.
Love it. So cool. It does, honestly, one little punch and it changes the whole look of your card.
It really does.
It's amazing. I love that demo. So cool. So one last thing to tell you about today, and we are going to go back to Kat because she has another demonstration to show you, which I'm sure everyone is excited as I am to see it, is this fantastic shaped card Megabuy. In here you're going to get 60 shaped card blanks and 60 envelopes that are going to coordinate so you can make your different size cards and then pack them away. There's 10 different designs and you're going to get 6 of each. And it's absolutely incredible how many designs in here. We've got scallops, we've got ornate borders and frames in here. We've got some sort of like oriental designs. We've got a butterfly. Can you see that butterfly? Oh my gosh, that would look amazing with your moonlit moments. We've got some really nice flourished edged as well. This one is also another favourite. I'm just going to lift it up. It's a little window. Absolutely adorable. That would be perfect for a new house card. So I'll show you some makes of what people have done with this collection, because the team have been busy and they have used these again with our launch products from Monday's show. So you can see here we've got that really cool sort of like, it's definitely, I can never think of the word of this. I know what it is. What is this card called?
Oh,
People are going to be commenting now.
You calling it a bouncy card the other
It
day,
is
but I
a-
can't remember
It
what
does bounce. It does bounce. It's just really, really fun. I love making these shape cards. I make them all the time on my scoreboard, but I can never remember the name of it. Then we have the little scalloped flower. Look how cute this looks with that kit that Kat's just used. Perfect use for your gemstones as well, to just embellish all of those edges. We've got a really cool easel, so you can use this again with your collection. These are going to be definitely ones that you're going to stick your cardstock onto and then run it around with your craft knife to reveal these fantastic shapes. Then, oh, I love this. This one's fantastic. Look at this. How spectacular is that? And I think what Jane's done here is she's just used 2 different rounded edged frames to cut this out to decorate that section, but it leaves the white and it looks phenomenal. She's done such a good job there.
Gorgeous.
She's amazing. And then lastly but not leastly is this fantastic edged card. And these are all going to be designs that you're going to get home when you buy the shape card Megabuy. I do have to tell you as well that over half of the stock that we have on these shape card Megabuys has gone. And once it's gone, that's it. We're not doing any more. So if you want to get these, add them to your basket. It's only £15.99, but you add that to your trimmer that you're gonna, your guillotine you're gonna buy today. You're gonna get these. That's gonna take your price up to £55. Add in one of your punches. That's another £15. Think of all those free gifts you're gonna be getting, because when you spend over £60, you're gonna get gemstones, you're gonna get toppers, you're gonna get some mirror textures, a little book, and a deluxe craft pad, just for buying some products during our 13th birthday event. So make sure you remember that, because it ends on Sunday. So you have to receive these birthday free gifts, you have to put your orders in before Sunday, so don't miss out on those amazing free gifts. Okay, before we leave today, one more demo.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's make this gift box.
I've just forgot, we also need to announce our Win It Weekly winner, but daily winner.
Yes,
But we'll do it after
that's the
this.
one. So I'm going to start by making the base, and this is using the tag die, the fancy edge tag die. So I'm just taking an A4 piece of the adorable scoreable that comes with the Moonlit. Say, my brain's gone. You're infectious, Natalie.
Sorry.
Moonlit Moments collection. And I'm cutting this down to 11 inches. And then I'm going to be using the largest tag, so I'm going to cut this to 2.5. That way. And this is an idea that I used for a friend's wedding favours a couple of months ago. So,
oh, I think I remember.
Yeah, I've just adapted it a little bit with the
very cute,
with a gift box in the middle. So I'm going to keep it like this while I put my score lines on, so I know that I've got the measurements
so it's
correct.
nice and straight.
So it's nice and straight.
It's a good tip, that.
Put that up here. So I want to create, because this is 2.5 inches wide, I want to create a centre section of 2.5 inches also in the middle. So half of 11 is 5.5, so I want to come 1.25 inches out each way.
Okay.
Yeah. So 5.5, so that takes me to 6.5, and then another quarter that way. So that would be 4.5 and another quarter that way. That should leave me, yeah,
Perfect.
section in the middle. We could just bend them up. Okay, so now we're just going to use our tag punch. Make sure I've got the right one. So you want to feed it all the way in till it won't go any further. And get that beautiful edge. Turn it round, do exactly the same thing.
Oh, there's some lovely comments from lots of people here. Doreen especially says, someone told me yesterday that my cards are getting better every time, and it's all down to Hunkydory. You've taught me so much. That is so lovely. And Shelley said as well, my skills have come such a long way thanks to Hunkydory. How-tos and inspiration. It's amazing that to hear things like that, because for us as crafters, I think the one thing that we love the most about our job is being able to inspire you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when we hear those lovely comments of how you know, you've loved the things that we've done, that we've created for you, and you've learned different things from watching us, it is really a lovely thing to hear. So thank you, everyone. And I mean, you've got a great demonstrator today, just to show who is fantastic. And this is especially a demo which is going to prove just how amazing she is, because she's great at these 3D makes.
So all I've done, I've taken a page from the Moonlit Moments book, and I'm just creating some inserts for the inside here just to brighten it up and make it a bit less painful. So I've cut these a bit long. I've just done exactly the same. They're cut to 2.5 inches, and then I've just tabbed the side, and I'm just going to mark where I just want to trim them so they fit neatly in the inside.
paper pad is stunning, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, you could use both sides of that and it would look amazing. It is probably my most favourite thing about the collection. Everyone knows I love a paper pad. But this one is truly stunning. This whole collection is beautiful.
It is, it's gorgeous.
I got to do some more demos with it last night on Create and Craft. It was so much fun.
It is. The colours are just absolutely stunning in it. So again, I'm going to use my glue stick for this. So just make sure this is nicely covered.
Your glue stick's a good tool to use on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure all your edges are done. And if you use your construction glue, I mean, you can get to your edges, but it's going to start to peel out.
It is, yeah.
So glue stick is a good option.
But it still gives you that little bit of wiggle room. Absolutely. I don't know why I've left it neglected for so long. It's like finding a...
Did you find it with tears in its eyes? Like
Yeah.
looking up at you with big puppy eyes, like, why aren't you using me? Please. I just want to stick some paper to some card.
Want to complete my life's purpose. Ooh. And that one up there. And then I've pre-cut a section for the bottom. I'm just going to fit in. This doesn't have to be absolutely perfect because we are popping a little box in at the bottom, so it's just not lined up. It's lined up a little bit uneven there, but I'm going to be covering that. No.
And to be fair, you need that space because otherwise your edges don't.
That's it, to make sure it folds up nice. So that's the base of that made, and just if you just kept it like that, obviously make sure your lines met up a little bit more even. But my friend used them for her wedding to put like little miniatures in for the favours. It just gives it for like if you're using them for place settings or something like that for Christmas.
Would look really nice as well.
So we're just going to pop that to the side. And we're going to make a little box to sit in the bottom now. So this isn't anything fancy, it's just a normal little box. But I know I want it to be just under 2.5 inches to fit in the base there. And I'm going to have it 1 inch deep on the sides. So that will leave me 4.5 inches for that. And just so I know it's going to fit well, I'm just going to come one little notch under the 4.5. Just so it's not right up to the edge. And turn it around. And exactly the same again, just one notch under the 4.5. So that is for our base, and then we're going to go back in for the lid. Now I'm just going to do 1/2 inch for the lid. So that'll be 3.5, I think, if I'm right. And I'm just going to do the same. I want it just one little notch under. Yeah, because it's 2.5 and then 1/2 at each side.
3.5.
Yeah, and then just one notch under. So this isn't me altering the size to fit on the board. It's altering the size to fit on my
because if you make it the exact, if Kat was to make this exactly 2.5, then her edges and the side of her little banner case that she's made, it would actually overspill and it wouldn't fit it properly. So you have to just adjust your measurements ever so slightly to make it a tiny bit thinner, so you have the space to make sure it fits comfortably.
So take my base piece, find where I've buried my score tool, and up against the box base side on here, we're going to score 1 inch round all 4 sides. And then over on the other one, I mean, they do, when you look at them, they don't look like they're going to work at all, do they?
But they
It's
will.
funny.
They will,
she says. And on this one, up against the lid, it's just 1/2 inch.
So if you've never ever met our scoreboard before, hello, welcome. Our
Where have
scoreboard
you
is
been?
award-winning. It's fantastic. It has amazing box-making technology. That means if you score on one side of your scoreboard, then you will make the increments are set just ever so slightly off, so that you can make exactly the same size, a top and a bottom, and they will fit perfectly together. It's phenomenal. I would have loved to have been here to see the minds of the people in the office when they were trying to work all this out and make sure that it worked perfectly. It's made here in the UK, our scoreboard. It's made in a place in Burnley, I feel. So all very close to home, which we absolutely love here. But it is phenomenal. If you haven't already got a scoreboard, you will be amazed at the things that you can make just from this little piece of plastic.
Absolutely.
It's incredible.
And now, because I've got these lovely big tabs on this base box, I'm going to use my glue dots for this as well.
Are you?
Yeah. Because they're super sticky. They do
They
the
will
job.
hold this together, no doubt about it.
Put them all down. Then I can take them off. Now, I don't think they're a little bit too big to put on my lid, so I'll just go in with the normal red liner tape on that.
Would you
But
be
if you've got big
able to
tabs,
cut them in half?
you can, but it can be a little
Super
bit
sticky?
Yeah. I did manage to cut them into quarters the other day. But then, yeah, I think like on the fourth one, it just stuck to my scissors a bit, and I thought, nah.
It's going to be amazing for dyes, though, isn't it? Those
Oh,
little dye
absolutely.
elements that you get in kits and things. It's going to be perfect for that. We've got a kit coming out that the team are actually working on today, which has loads of really large elements included to use as embellishments on your cards, and it's going to be one for your glue dots, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Again, it's a bit like the guillotine. The pulling the plastic off the back of them is also really,
Very
really
satisfying.
satisfying.
Oh, Hazel Taylor.
Oh,
Has commented.
she's on the road.
She's
She's
a
travelling down from
boxaholic.
Scotland. She is a boxaholic.
We are very aware of your boxaholic problems. If you would like any help, Hazel, you know where I am.
And then
She loves the
again,
box.
just to sit them into the bottom.
It's going to sit right in place, isn't it?
It is, hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, I'll just show you while this one's gone wrong. You can see it's gone a little bit gloopy and over the edge, which things happen from time to time. But I can just, it gives me a good time to show you. And I'm not even using an anti-static thing, just how easy they peel off and do absolutely no damage to your cardstock. So I can pop this in now. And it will just sit lovely inside of there. And I reckoned to have cut myself a little liner, and I think that should just sit in nicely.
Ah.
Just for inside the box.
Well, we like to make sure that the inside is just as fabulous as the outside.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Okay, and I'll finish off my lid, and then we'll decorate the box up a bit. Sorry if I'm taking a bit long with the demos.
Oh no,
today.
it's good to see all this from start to finish, because I can promise you're going to be getting some people asking for these measurements, Kat, because this is another great project. Which has been your favourite of Kat's demos today? Let us know in your comments. Have you liked the first demo with the beautiful moonlit moments and the banner punch? Did you like the second demonstration with our magazine free gift? Or are you a fan of this 3D project, making a little box from your banner punch, which I think is a great way of using your punches, doing something different with them. We all love to see how outside of the box we can get our craft in, so this is a great example of that.
So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of red liner tape on this one.
Yeah, it is a little bit too small, isn't it, for those glue dots?
Yeah. You could do it, but if there's an easier way to do it, then do it the easier way. Everything has its purpose.
Very true.
You shouldn't just use something because it's there. Use the right tool for the right thing. And like you said, the glue dots have come in and they will replace some little things for me, like I said, with doing the flowers instead of using the hot glue and stuff.
Yep.
But, you know, there are other adhesives out there that do
the
jobs. So use the right tool for the right job.
Oh, Rachel's mum's watching as well. Hi,
Aww.
Leslie. She says all of the demos are brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
I think no one has commented on a specific demo. Everyone's just saying that they're all fabulous, which I also agree is true. Oh, no, we've got some first demos because it showed me how to make flowers. I've learned something new today. All great, but the free gift one was very inspirational, said Linda.
So our little
Very true.
lid pops over the top there.
And Michelle has already said that someone has asked for your measurements. So we'll make sure that Kat...
Not mine personally, I hope. I don't give them to anybody.
We'll make sure we put the box measurements on Kat's Facebook for you. And loads of people have been commenting on our Win It Daily.
Whee.
Hooray! We needed a little sound effect then because I said it right. The last time I'll say it today and I've said it right. And we're going to be announcing that winner as soon as Kat has jazzed up her box.
I am. I'm going to take this lovely extra element sheet that we get with the kit and just stick a few things on just to...
Oh, is this the one that you get with your concept cards?
Yeah.
And there are extra elements, I feel, on here.
Yes.
That you would use separately from this kit. So go ahead and do it.
Why not? It's here. Oh, foam pads, foam pads. So you can layer this up before you add these on. Like I said, I'm just conscious of time. So I'll just stick a few little bits on. Just to...
It's going to look fabulous though.
Warming it up. We've got a little birthday cake one side. And should we put the butterfly on the back?
Let's put the butterfly on the back.
Let's do the butterfly on the back.
Oh, we've got, Louise is asking, what's Kat's Facebook page, please? It's Cat Hunkydory.
It is.
C-A-T Hunkydory Crafts.
Yeah.
Go on to Facebook, type it in, and it should pop up, and you'll be able to like the page, follow the page for loads of inspiration from Kat herself. She pops on lots of measurements for things that she's done on in her Facebook. She always gives some little sneak peeks to what's coming up, and there's sometimes some nice video tutorials for projects she's made using some kits, so it's definitely worth getting on Kat's Facebook page.
And I'm just a handful of people off reaching 500 likes, and I always said when I got to 500 I would do a big giveaway because I've been saving up lots of cards that I've been doing from my demonstrations.
This is so exciting. We should get you to 500 likes.
So if we get to 500, I will do a big giveaway of a big box full of the cards I've made on
How cool
on
would
the
that
shows.
be to win those? Because you've made some incredible things on these Facebook shows. Can I enter?
You can if you want, yeah.
I'm never allowed to enter competitions.
So we just finish that off with the bow. And just trim it down. And it just, if you're giving small gifts like earrings or jewellery or things like that, just gives that little gift box a little extra pizzazz. And then you could stick something else in there, like a little chocolate or a truffle or something like that.
Wouldn't that be cute? Little sneaky snacks.
Yeah.
Love it. And what a great way to use your punch tools to make some 3D projects. So it's time. Who wants to know who has won our Win It Daily? I would like to know. Are you ready? Because today we are giving away over £90 worth of products, all in our fantastic little storage box, which you will also get included. We've got alcohol markers in here, we've got our brush markers in here, ink pads, gemstones, and a little book. And one person is going to be winning it, and that person is Laura Jones. Congratulations, you are the winner of our Win It Daily. Send us a little direct message, or you can email studio@hunkydorycrafts with your address, and we will get this sent out to you. If you send it today, we'll be able to send it to you, arrive to you tomorrow, which is super exciting. But who wants to know the answer to the question, because that's even more important? You guessed it, the Google was correct. It is Spain. Do we know why it's Spain, Emily?
It's just the way we're superstitious about Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Theirs
So,
is Tuesday the 13th. It's all around myths.
okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. So it is A, Spain. They don't like Tuesdays. They don't like the number 13. Put it together. Unlucky day, I guess. Who knows? That's what we're going with. So, TV schedule. Coming up on Creating Craft this weekend. Is it this weekend? Yes, it is. Oh, this is very exciting. So tune in at 5:15 and 9 p.m. Because Laura is going to be showing you our brand new layering stamps. They are phenomenal.
So much fun.
The team have loved working on them, and the card models are fantastic. So make sure you tune in to see lovely Laura on Saturday. We're going to be back with a brand new product on Friday's show. It is going to be a Moonstone die concept card. So if you love your dies, if you love making fun concept cards, then this one is one for you to tune in to. It's going to be Anne-Marie and a special guest. But thank you for watching. We're going to add in this little punch to our rollover box, because someone might win that on Friday as well. And then that's everything from us. So we will see you back here on Friday for Anne-Marie and a very special guest for a brand new launch of a Moonstone die concept card. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Thursday. And we will see you again very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.